Good morning, everybody. How are ya? What are we going to do today? I don't rightly know. Should we do an Alina pattern? Sure, why not? Okay, let's do one of these. Let's do one of these ribbon tangles. We'll do that one. If you don't know what I'm pulling from, I'm using Alina Light's decks. I have all three. She's also come out with a digital version, so you don't have to purchase the actual physical decks, which is awesome. Links to her stuff is in the description box below, or just look up Alina Light on YouTube, socials, wherever. She's everywhere. Let's turn on the lights so you guys can see. Oh, much better. This one's called Konty. Apparently you can start either with a triangle, a square, or a diamond. And then we're going to, on this side on the left, we're going to just sort of aura it, but not really. Kind of, it's hard to describe, isn't it? On the inside, go from corner to corner, making a space here, right? And then go the other way. Oh, okay, so then we go the other way. I'm going to try all three shapes. Why not? Go the other way. And then looks like we go this way. So we're just going to go around the different angles, around and around until we get to the middle. All right, we're going to try that. Let's see what that does. If you guys are interested, there's the QR code for my Buy Me a Coffee page. I know I say I'm going to work on a coloring book. Not happening in 2025, that's for dang sure. Might not happen in 2026. I apologize. This is my goal, but life is lifing. And yeah. So it is what it is. Let's do a larger page. Let's try this one. And I'm going to see, do I want to make, can I make something with those three shapes? Let's see. Let's do something like that. As sort of, oh, you can't see that. You're too zoomed in. So I did a square, that diamond shape, and a triangle. I'm going to do that pattern in all of those and then maybe do something else around it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. What size do I want to draw? You know what? Maybe I'll draw them. My friend gave me these pens for my birthday. They're a Sarasa fine liner. There's 2 blacks, 2 cool grays, and 2 warm grays. I'm going to take one of each. And I want to see what they look like on this paper. Let me turn it over. This is the warm gray. Okay. This is the cool gray. It looks like blue on this paper. Can you guys even see that? You might not be able to. Yeah, you can. It's just subtle. And then, of course, the black. I also got these. She also gave me these acrylic paint pens, extra fine tip. Let me see what these look like. We're just going to play with art supplies today. Why not? This needs a cutter. There's a piece of tape on there. Let's see. Where's my sharp pointy thing? There we go. Always helpful to have a sharp pointy thing in your studio. Try one of each of those too. You have to pump it. Shake pen, press down. Yep. It's the pumpy kind. Let me. I need a scrap piece of paper. How about this one? It's got a very stiff point to it. Oh, look at that. Okay, I like that. And then, of course, the black one. Well, that didn't take long to come to the tip. All right, those work really well. King Art. They're a 0.7 millimeter. We'll see how they work over time, but those are working really well right now. Okay, so let's draw with the warm gray, the regular, and the white. And we'll leave those for another day. I'm going to draw with the regular down here on the triangle. We're going to do the triangle first. Okay. I should actually make my pencil lines super light so they're barely there. I don't need that anymore. Okay, and then we do like this from this corner, almost like you're doing paradox, but not really. And then we're going to do it to this corner. And then to this corner. I'm going to just spin her around because that's easier for me to remember what I'm doing. And then to this corner. And then this corner. this corner. That's good enough. Okay. That was cool. I like that. Okay. And then I want to do this one. And I think I want that one in the white. Okay, that's a really one of the best of the acrylic fine tips that I've ever used. This is good. Okay. This is an easy one to draw, that's for sure. You just have to remember where you're at. And that's why I'm turning my page, so I remember where I'm at. I do like this pattern. It's cool. Like that. All right, I like that. And then I was going to use this one, the warm gray for square. I think I'll start with this one that I can see, since I've covered my other corner. That's a working. Alright, that's cool. What am I going to do around it? Because I don't think I want to just do it like that. Maybe I'm going to use a straight edge to, not that one. I need to be able to see through it. Kind of see if I was to go to about there, where would that end up? And that would start from about there. It would go about like that look about right? It would look kind of like that, I think. All right, that works. I think that works. I could have done that in pencil and then drawn with the blue pen, but I like that. Do I want any shading? Yeah, I think so. A little bit of. I don't want. I want it to kind of glow. We're going to go with yellow. That one. And then kind of an orange. That. And then a kind of a red. Something like that. Why not? Okay, this was called Konty. We're going to go that way. That's the way it decided it wanted to live. That was fun. I enjoyed that. All right, you have a really blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. Have an awesome weekend. I see that you're going to see this on a Friday. So have a great weekend. Yeah, just have a great weekend. I will see you back on Monday where we will probably deconstruct another pattern because I feel like doing that. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.